Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Layla Lux here. Well, autumn has finally arrived. I mean, amazing, right? I was really inspired by these photos. And don't get me wrong, I love snow, but I think autumn is my new official favorite season of the year. There's no denying that. Like, the colors are amazing. So I came up with this look, guys. It's something wearable. You can wear this at the club, dinner dates, or an autumn party. If you get invited to a party during autumn season, fall season, show up with this look. Trust me, you will slay. So if you want to recreate the look, keep watching. Mwah. Hi guys, it's me again. Let's jump right into it. Well, first of all, I just wanted to personally thank you for tuning in and continue support to my channel. And if you have not subscribed, please do so. I really appreciate it. So how's your week? I hope you're having a great week and a fabulous day, whatever you're doing. So let's get to this tutorial. First up, I will be using this Boying Concealer by Benefit in the shade number 3, along with the Essential Concealer Brush by IT Cosmetics, and I'm going to apply this all over my lid. Up next, grabbing my stackable eyeshadow by Melt, using that Neon Rich Yellow from the stack with my 242 brush by MAC, I'll carefully apply this in my inner corner.
Jeez, no ma'am. The fallout almost slayed me.
Just like so. Moving on. Up next, grabbing that rich, almost like a neon color orange from the stack, called Radon, with a clean 242 brush by MAC. Take note, guys, don't forget to clean your brushes. You don't want to mix the colors. It would not look cute. So clean your brush and then grab the product and then apply. So yeah, also for those people that are doing their foundation before eyeshadow, be very careful, because don't get me wrong, I love Melt Cosmetics. I love these eyeshadows, but they tend to have a lot of fallout. And if you're like me, one of those people that do their foundation before eyeshadow, so be very careful with the fallout. What I do is, like, I put a lot of loose powder under my eye, and I find it very easy to clean up later, because if you don't, you are going to regret it. That color will stick in your foundation like no other. You are going to regret it. So pack your under eye with loose powder. So if there's any fallout, it'll be easy to clean up later. Just like that. It's coming along. Up next, Jesus cripes. Please don't judge me. So, okay. This palette been through a lot. This is one of my ancient palette. I used to use this palette when I travel, when I used to do shows and pageants. Long story short, I bring this palette and pack it on my luggage and get tossed around behind the plane. So that's what happens. That palette been through a lot, so please do not judge me. And I don't know what makeup brand is that, but I will try to research to link it down below, and also the color. I believe that they just have a website and then you just select the color and then they'll make the palette for you. I'm not sure, but I will try my best to link it down below. And that's the only red eyeshadow I own. Can you believe it? So, yep, that's what it is. It's a red eyeshadow from that palette, but I will link it down below.
And we're done. I'm just kidding. This reminds me of Skittles. Oh, I love some Skittles. So, yeah, just like that.
Up next, guys, last minute, I decided to want to put like a green, somewhat a touch of green underneath my lower lash line. And I am lacking on the green department as far as shadows. So I came up with my Urban Decay Electric palette, and they have this somewhat lime green-ish color in the palette. I tried it on my lower lash line. It's not as pigmented as I want it. So this is optional, guys. If you have any green eyeshadow or lime green, yellowish green, play with it. It'll be pretty, in my opinion, but I don't own one, so I gotta work with what I have. So, yep. Just like so. You kind of get the idea, right? Up next, I am grabbing my Tarte's Tarte and Shayla collaboration, and I will be using that dark brown at the very bottom of the palette along with a IT Cosmetics brush number 221 Eye Smudger, and I am going to apply this from the outer corner of my lash line, leaving the inner third to smoke out my lower lash line. Just like so. And guys, when you do this, make sure that it's darker from the outer corner, and then it kind of gradually, like a gradient effect towards the inner corner, but not all the way, for more of a blended look. So moving on, let's finish the other eye. Up next, grabbing the same palette, Tartiste, Shayla, and Tarte collaboration, grabbing that same brown using the 217 brush by MAC. I'm going to apply this from my outer corner of my crease, going all the way in the inner corner. And when you do this, guys, be very careful because you don't want to diffuse the color that we have there, the red, orange, and yellow. So be very careful, take your time, and blend it out nicely upwards. Do a circular motion or whatever motion that works for you, but I kind of do a combination of everything. But just be careful. Try not to put that brown on those colors there. Just put it on the crease. Just like that. Moving on. Up next, using that same Redon orange color from the Melt Cosmetics stack, along with a 242 brush by MAC, we cannot just leave the lid like that. That harsh line, gots to go. So we have to blend those two colors together. So as you can see, I have more of a yellow than the orange. I don't know if you can see it from the other eye. So I decided to use the orange to blend these two colors together. And I find it very easy to blend this two by using the darker color, which is the orange, of course. That's just my opinion, and that's my preference, that I decided to use the orange rather than the yellow. So you can use both. I mean, you can use the yellow if you choose to, but in my case, I find it very easy to use the orange to blend these two colors out. So play with it, whatever works for you. Whatever is easiest, right? Up next, grabbing that ancient palette that I have and using that red color, I'm going to use this product using 242 brush by MAC to blend that line between the red and the orange, and I am going to intensify the red more. So we want the outer corner the darkest per se. So you have that blended gradient effect on your lid. From yellow to orange to red, you want them to blend. Gradient effect. I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. I'm going on circles here, I feel like. So, yep. Play around with it, you know. Take your time. Blend, blend, blend. Grabbing that neon yellow from the Melt Cosmetics stack, and any small flat brush would work for this. I felt like I diffused the yellow earlier when I was blending the two colors, so I decided to put more life in the yellow and bring it out more a little bit, just a bit. So, yep. Up next, grabbing my individual shadow by Anastasia Beverly Hills in burnt orange along with a 217 brush by MAC. We are going to blend that brown that we put on our crease earlier. We cannot just leave it like that. It looks hideous. And also using that color as well on the outer V and the lower lash line as well. For more of a blended, beautiful look. Blend, blend, blend. Blend your life away. Just like so for that airbrush look. Grabbing that same Tartiste Contour Palette collaboration by Tarte and Shayla, using that brown from the palette along with the IT Cosmetics number 221 Eye Smudger brush, I decided to intensify my lower lash line and also focusing on the outer V of the look. I decided to add more drama, so taking that yellow from the stack once more, I am going to focus and apply this on my inner V corner of my eye. Just to give more a little drama. Up next, grabbing my Black Carbon by MAC and E17 by Sigma waterliner brush, I am going to smoke out my lower lash line even more from the outer corner towards the inner corner, but not going all the way, to get that gradient smoked effect look. And for this part, guys, I would totally recommend this waterliner E17 by Sigma if you really want to get precisely close to those lash line. Up next, using Black Carbon by MAC eyeshadow and also this Planet Vanity brush, small crease brush, let's add more depth and intensify that outer V of this look. Don't you just love drama?
Not that kind of drama, girl. You know what I mean. That shade kind of drama. No. No, ma'am. I'm talking about the drama in eyeshadow.
Up next, any fluffy blending brush, but in my case, I decided to use that same brush that I used with that burnt orange, which is just a 217 brush by MAC, to kind of blend that black. You cannot just leave it like that, girl. You have to blend it. So, yeah, blend, 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 right? Up next, Black Carbon by MAC, and a small 208 angle brush by MAC as well. Any angle brush would work for this. So since I decided not to do a wing for this look, you could do a wing. I mean, I think that would look good too, but I decided not to in my case. So I use this eyeshadow as an eyeliner and put it on the tip of my lid. And it will be good too because so when I put my eyelashes, it will blend on the band of the lashes. So it would look more clean and precise and pretty. Time for some brows and falsies. If you're curious about how I do mine, I will link the videos down below. I'm back! Lashes on, eyebrows on. For lashes, I've used Duo Dark Tone Lash Adhesive and also Huda Beauty in Scarlet, the number 8. And for brows, I use Palladio Pencil Eyeliner in brown and also Anastasia Eyes and Brows Kit in brunette. And to highlight underneath my brows, using the Brunette Eyes and Brows Kit by Anastasia, along with a 239 brush to give more highlight underneath my brows. And using an It Cosmetic Airbrush Blending Crease Brush, number 105. Of course, we have to blend that highlight and that burnt orange so it looks more airbrush per se. And for the cheeks, I will be using Morphe Palette Blush Palette in 9B as in boy, along with a Soft Touch brush by It Cosmetics. As always, I like to put my blush not only on my cheeks, but slightly all over my forehead, my nostril, and my chin, just to give my face more of a rosy glow look. And for highlights, guys, I will be using Anastasia Glow Kit, That Glow, along with a Planet Vanity brush, angle brush. And I will be using the shade Golden Bronze and Dripping in Gold, those two colors mixed together. And I will apply this on the high points of my cheeks, the tip of my nose, underneath my eyebrows, my chin sometimes, just to get that glow, fresh look. Who does not want to glow? Come on. And to line my waterline, I will be using Tarte Close-Up Lash Liner. I really love this liner. It stays in place all night and never have to reapply. And for my inner corner, guys, I will be using a Stila liquid liner. And I apologize that I didn't record it because I have to get really close to the mirror because I want it to be really precise. And if you're curious how I do mine, I have a video, in-depth, step-by-step video on how I do my Arabic-inspired inner corner liner. I will link it down below as well. And next, using Sigma E17 water liner brush and Carbon eyeshadow by MAC, we cannot forget to blend that liquid liner so it looks seamless and well put together. And for the lips, I will be using the Kylie Jenner True Brown K Lip Kit. It's a matte finish, and it comes with a lip liner as well. This is my first time using this, so I hope it works out. Let's see.
Shake that shit. Oh, you're probably thinking, like, what is she doing? I got this lip gloss long time ago, and it's just been sitting there. I just want to make sure that all the formulas inside still mix together, and, you know.
And of course, we cannot forget to seal the Glam. I will be using Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. So there you have it, beautiful viewers. I really hope that you like the Glam. And please don't forget to tag me with your pictures if you decided to do it. And also guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. I really, really appreciate it. So don't forget, love more, hate less. God bless. Sit tight and I will model the look for you.